Animal Crossing is incredibly fun and relaxing, and also can get incredibly boring incredibly quick. I mean, when you quote-unquote finish the game is totally up to the player. For many, it's simply once they've decorated their home, and in the case of New Horizons, their island, exactly how they want it. This would be my answer, except I'm never fully satisfied with the layout of my island. There's always a video, pin on Pinterest, post on Instagram, something that shows off a gorgeous island, which thrusts me into envy territory and a deep desire to start over. Nevertheless, I suppose this is a good thing as it keeps me going back to my sweet Dandelight Island. My poor villagers though, they never know when they will be randomly thrown to the beach shore for all of a week just to be moved back to an entirely new spot. Will it be in a well thought out neighborhood? Or scattered as if we live in the fields with lots of land? And this is why I have over 1,500 hours in this game. But starting over, that's the question at hand. More specifically, how do you start over? Which path do you choose? There are two major options to completely changing your island. The first being to simply clean up and level your island. The other is that you completely delete your save file and quite literally, totally start over. But neither is ideal. I mean, if you choose to level your island, you've got to go grab every single item to put in your storage, assuming you have enough space, erase each individual path square one at a time, move every unique flower to the beach to preserve them, collect your unique fruits, then cut down all the trees, flatten the entire island of any tiers, move every villager, animal and person alike, as well as the other buildings to the beach or close to it. It is beyond tedious and time-consuming. And in the end, you're not able to move your residence center or pier, you can't change your island's foundational layout, such as where the ocean turns into a river, or even change the color of your airport or airplane. However, totally deleting your save file has its own headaches. Now you have to earn back everything. Find the DIYs and cooking recipes. Earn your Happy Home Paradise homemaking skills. Get some of the apps back on your Nook phone. Buy every single item you want all over again, cause it sure isn't in the Nook shopping app anymore. Earn all those points and bells again, find the fruits, develop your island. Like I said, this option has its own terrors. That said, with the first option, tedious as the first part will be, it's so much easier to access what you need to redecorate. You've got the resources right at your fingertips, and you can start the decorating part much sooner than with the other option. Yet, with that second option, you can finally change your airport to not be this ugly yellow color and get something serene like blue. So you know, pros and cons. Honestly, it really comes down to what you are willing to deal with and what is your goal. If you really need your residence center to be smack dab in the middle or directly in front of your airport, and you don't mind the tedium of earning back all of your stuff and bells again, perhaps you even enjoy the process to see what you do differently, then deleting your island works for you. But if the thought of re-earning and relearning every single aspect of the game makes you want to pull your hair out, and totally cleaning your island isn't too bad for you, maybe you've got tons of bells to move everyone and you like the feeling of cleaning your island, and really all you want to do is redecorate, then you just need to spend those few extra hours cleaning and go with the other option. Do keep in mind, each option requires hours of tedium. Would you rather it be from cleaning or from relearning and earning? And again, what is your ultimate goal? To redecorate or to totally change your island's foundation? These simple questions will help you decide. For me, it'll always be the option of dismantling, not deleting. Sure, I don't like my yellow airport or that my residence center is slightly to the right of my airport, but I can live with that. I've done it several times and almost enjoy the process at this point. I mean, what else am I going to do? Only Nintendo knows when the next Animal Crossing will be. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving it a big ol' thumbs up and joining the Geekdom by subscribing. Also be sure to comment below which of these options you've executed on your island. Either, both, multiple times? Let me know. Speaking of Animal Crossing, obviously, I have a huge Animal Crossing stream coming up April 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be the first time in years I'm having a bunch of patrons come over to chat, play games, win prizes. I've got big plans. And speaking of Patreon, I just changed my tiers. I added back the $7 tier, the perks are now type specific, such as community tier, gaming tier, backstage tier, etc. My favorite new perk is that those in the Dragon Rider tier or higher can contribute to video planning by seeing my list of video ideas and being able to add their own. So you can check out my Patreon link in the description below if that piques your interest. And thank you to all of my patrons for your support. I know it's harder than ever to budget well. I mean, I always said Patreon would be extra income, but even I have to admit, it's paid some bills. So thank you ever so much. And thank you especially to my champions, those in the Hylian Knight tier, Joking Batman, Geek Mom, Lorulian Sheep, and McToppler. But anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching.